A very warm welcome to Temasek Polytechnic and thank you for spending some time with us today. For this segment, you will discover the three Diploma in Architectural Technology and Building Services, Diploma in Integrated Facility Management, and the Diploma in Business Process and System Engineering. Before I start with the introduction video of each of the diploma, I'd like to bring your attention to the Q&A text box in this webinar where you can type up your queries. We will attend to those questions at the end of the presentations. Let's start with my presentations in highlighting training and capabilities in the three diplomas, especially in supporting our nation's sustainability goals, followed by our first introduction video of each diploma. Should you need to ask any questions on each specific diploma, please access the TP website where there is e-consultation link in the website page itself. Now, you're tuning in to the Built Environment segment on creating a more sustainable future. We'll start with making references to the 5 pillars in the SG Green Plan, which then translates into our sustainability training across TP. Begin with the Achieving City in Nature goals, the knowledge of a whole building as an entire ecosystem, harnessing green and blue spaces in our tropical climate, green building materials, and clean energy solutions are all incorporated into our training curriculum. You will be exposed with multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary training, which see you training along other schools in Temasek Polytechnic. In Energy Resets, we inculcate sustainable architectural mindset, embraced with skill set in digital design, modeling, and construction for urban environment. This is where training in using integrated digital delivery tools and technology have become integral part to reduce construction waste, carbon footprint, and improve the quality of life. For sustainable living, from built environment point of view, we are looking at skill sets in designing and predicting the maintainability aspect of a facility, which produce building that consumes and wastes less. An example we can use here is the use of digital inventory tools for smart asset management adopted in TP campus itself. Green circular economy will continue to grow exponentially, spurred by pandemic. Sustainability job roles are in demand, and we are on task to bring awareness on carbon footprint reductions, as well as teaching them skill sets in managing energy, water, and waste. For a resilient future, we have seen the pandemic onset in our community and issues related to climate change. TP has set up closely knitted TP Eco-Campus community led by our staff and the Green Interest Group led by our students, a live channel to promote sustainability on campus and beyond. Now trickle down to the sustainability training in TP. We categorize our training into 3 broad categories. Pre-employment training is in the form of full-time diploma courses. With us today, sustainability-related ABS is the Diploma in Architectural Technology and Building Services, which deals with skill sets in sustainable architecture with strong building science fundamental. These are prerequisite skill sets in utilizing digital technology in performance modeling and simulations, energy management, and audit portion. IFM, the Diploma in Integrated Facility Management, work on the whole life cycle of building, focusing on operational efficiency, maintainability aspect of facilities. The Diploma in Business Process and System Engineering, BZE, is a hybrid course which provides students with soft skills engineering knowledge and fundamentals business concepts. This broad-based curriculum approach allows students more flexibility in terms of career and further studies options. The continuing education trainings are the short courses, specialist diplomas, and for now, we offer 3 programs. The first, BIM Camp, is on the creation of digital replica of building or facility and managing the way it's built digitally. The second, EMSD, is the skills deepening of the energy management and passive design strategies application. The OSM provides 5 very practical stackable modular certificates in process and service improvement techniques, logistic management, decision analysis, system thinking, as well as ways to manage projects and organizational development. These will definitely enlarge your opportunity for employment as you navigate through tomorrow's disruptive economy. The research innovation enterprise pursue collaborations, research and development, technology licensing, startup incubator within 4 related centers, integrated built environment center, clean energy research center, Center of Urban Sustainability, and Beyond Design. Taking multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary approach, these 4 centers showcase strong alignment of research, industry, and education. We will show you some glimpse of the sustainable smart solutions created by staff and students. Now let's deep dive into our sustainability program, which resides in School of Engineering. To give you some sneak peek into our curriculum in ABS, the first, passive design strategies. Building orientation and layout reduce solar heat gain into space by minimizing facades and openings on east-west axis and using extensive shading systems. Opening along north and south axis to harness prevailing wind. Create urban cool islands with green roof, green walls, and high reflective materials to minimize cooling needs and enhance the livability of the urban environment through pervasive and accessible ways. Attractive blue spaces, such as promenade along riverfront, are thought to improve quality of life and help to moderate urban heat island effect. Renewable energy. The use of building integrated photovoltaics to harness solar energy can maximize countable daylight diffusion while minimizing the heat dissipation indoors. Integrated digital delivery, digitalization, and transformation of the design and collaboration in architecture and building systems. Embodied carbon, reduce of concrete, either by increasing the use of steel of mass-engineered timbers, sustainable material selection, materials with high recycled content, locally sourced, or even made with technology that reduces wastage. The next sustainability related is on smart facility management. Implementation of data analytics and predictive maintenance to ensure efficient operation of the facilities. Digital twins, smart asset management, a diverse range of IoT sensors to optimize energy and space usage, such as daylight photosensors, occupancy sensors, demand control sensors to optimize energy consumption. Efficient air conditioning systems, use of highly efficient aircon chiller plant system, and DC motor fans with variable speed drive. Eco Waste Digester deals with the use of waste digester that turns food waste into water, biomass, and fertilizer. Now, in business system and process, using a system thinking approach in business operation, will be able to identify growth opportunities. With the effective use of data analytics, processes can be optimized so as to make better business decisions. Service management strategies are critical to ensure sustainability for such end-to-end operations. So you have seen so far TP training capabilities, and the next presentation will take you to the actual sustainability projects undertaken by TP staff and students. The first one here, we're looking at the smart sensor. This is where the lift is operated using the autofocus and the smart sensors developed within the TP and the centers within the Temasek School of Engineering. And the next one is the Smart Distribution Board, is our sensing technology that makes any electrical distribution board smart and capable of communicating to others. This, coupled with the smart apps, also developed by our own staff and students of Temasek Polytechnic. Now, the last one, but not the really last one, is our Eco Marathon Energy Storage and Clean Energy. This is our world-leading PEM fuel cells, which actually patented. So with that, I would like to end my presentations and we'll begin our Q&A shortly. Thank you very much and see you in the next segment.
A very warm welcome to Temasek Polytechnic Diploma in Architectural Technology and Building Services. Thank you for spending time with us today and also visiting our website. The Diploma in Architectural Technology and Building Services, or in short ABS, has unique curriculum and built upon strong foundation of the predecessor courses, the Diploma in Intelligent Building Technology since 1995 and was subsequently revamped as a Diploma in Green Building and Sustainability in 2010. Now, beyond the basic of Polytechnic studies, what experience does ABS offer to the students? Well, architecture has gone beyond designing a building. The goal is now to engineer high-performance buildings that are sustainable, resilient, and economically viable. This ensures the safety, health, comfort, and productivity of occupants. With this, the key job role have become engineering the design of buildings with multidisciplinary approach to achieve that coveted smart and sustainable factor. So now you know why ABS resides in School of Engineering. Let's deep dive into our program. Focuses on digital design and smart technologies with 3 unique skill sets: digital architecture, smart system energy management, and sustainability in built environment. In digital architecture, you will acquire specialized software skills in virtual design such as building information modeling (BIM) and bioclimatic simulations to conceptualize designs by predicting building performance. Let's chat with our registered architect Tek Yong on digital architecture.
Hello all. As an architect, my main scope is not only to design a beautiful building for the clients. I must lead the team to ensure the project delivers on time and the design comply with the local code requirements. It is always a challenge for model coordination and collaboration, especially when I'm working with a consultant from other companies or overseas. With the BIM, VR, AR, and other digital technology, most of the works are brought virtual, collaborated and done remotely, which brings the efficiency, transparency, and the design commitment outlined in the tender documents. No need that. For complex green projects, architects must turn into an environmental sustainable designer, harness the software in performing bioclimatic simulations to predict the outcome of the design solution that we propose. In the design solution, it includes an understanding of not only architecture, but also building services, structure, and landscape greenery. You will develop skill sets in energy management design, optimized mechanical and electrical system, coupled with smart building automation and management in lowering carbon footprint.
In line with the Singapore Green Plan 2030, you will design buildings that address issues on the nation's sustainable development agenda, such as climate change, carbon emissions, and environmental degradation. In built environment, Singapore is seen as a sustainability leader, driving strict standards development and innovation in building estate efficiency. This leads to strong growth in green economies and green-collar jobs. So what does it take to secure green jobs? Let's ask Aubrey, our engineer.
Indeed, Rilana, now the world urgently needs green jobs. So in our diploma's context, to secure green jobs, the knowledge that is needed are sustainable design, architectural design, green buildings, and sustainability management. And all these knowledge are actually covered in our course. To help all of you better understand, allow me to distill this further using real examples. Do take note, as a diploma graduate, you'll be playing largely a supporting role to the scope we are about to mention. Anyway, this will give you a flavor of the responsibility involved. First up, as an Environment Sustainability Design Engineer, ESD in short, you may be involved in master planning for sustainability-related projects. This is at a larger scale like neighborhood, a whole precinct and not just a single building. You may be handling green certification for buildings too. In essence, is to assess the building's sustainability performance based on certain prescribed criteria. In Singapore, the Green Building Standard is Green Mark. Of course, in assessing building performance, an ESD engineer may need to measure the performance for the various building systems like aircon, lighting, indoor comfort, since occupants' health and comfort is of utmost importance. To support sustainability managers, for example, to assist with internal reporting of corporate ESG deliverables, and ESG stands for Environment, Social, and Governance, which will have a huge impact on sustainability. The job may involve review and constantly improve on the corporate sustainability strategies and policies. Example may be procurement. Items bought by the companies, are they sustainable? Any possibility of being recycled after the lifespan of the product? Also, on construction of company properties, how to ensure environmental sustainability. There is much a sustainability manager can do for the environment. These green jobs I just went through are not exhaustive. There are many more, like architectural assistant, which you could value add to the sustainability and building design to allow the building to use less resources while still serving the building occupants well. Now, there are truly more opportunities for our graduates to do our bit for our Mother Earth, who is currently very unwell.
At ABS, our lecturer made all the difference. They are professional architects, engineers, all expert in their fields to guarantee you the up-to-date curriculum. We grow our skill sets via work attachment in the latest green technology as well as competitions.
Yes, talking about competition, we have recently won this ASEAN Innovation Award 2021 Future Pillar Awards issued by Autodesk. So it actually proved that the skill set from our lecturers in terms of the digital constructions. Besides that, our students also take part in the international competition. The most recent is the World Skills Singapore 2021. And we are not only sending one, we sent 3 students and 3 of them won with medals.
Another important strategic effort that we have done for our diploma graduates aiming to secure employment is to facilitate job matching through work and study program, deepening skill sets in these 2 domain skills, namely integrated digital deliveries and energy management and sustainable design.
So in sum, to present to you the 3 years time spent in ABS, here is the snapshot. You will have 6 subjects of architectural domain, another 6 subjects in building services domain, as well as multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary subjects that equip you with the real-life problem solving.
As an architect practicing in Singapore, I can assure you that all designers can design, but not all designers can design efficiently and comply to the local code requirements.
So what are you waiting for? I warmly welcome you to join ABS to create your stories in digital and green economy. Come, see you in ABS.
Hi, this is Patrick, course chair of Diploma in Integrated Facility Management. I am presenting to you a built environment course in the School of Engineering. Half of the global population already lives in cities, and by 2050, two-thirds of the world people are expected to live in urban areas. And Singapore is already the country with the highest urban population in Southeast Asia. Hence, there is a need to manage infrastructure to support building operations, controlling energy consumption of buildings, and ensure sustainability in modern buildings. Strong facilities planning is essential in managing these urban difficulties. FM is a strategic business function that will have a big impact on our future. The FM industry is growing at a rapid pace, and the roles of FMs are broadening to encompass more responsibilities and skill sets. What exactly is facilities management? According to International Facilities Management Association, facility management is a profession that encompasses multiple disciplines to ensure functionality, comfort, safety, and efficiency of the built environment by integrating people, place, and technology. What do facility managers do? Facility managers is responsible for making sure systems of the built environment or facility work harmoniously. They are important because they make sure the places in which people work, play, learn, and live are safe, comfortable, productive, and sustainable. Our curriculum is future-focused, developed in collaboration with industry leaders. The FM journey begins with understanding the fundamentals by discovering your competencies, interests, and career aspirations through the course activities, industry visits, and practical opportunities. In year 2, you will be able to diversify your knowledge to take on subjects related to building sciences, management, technology, and design. Furthermore, able to choose a specialization from the hospitality, aviation, or smart facility cluster, creating endless career opportunities. The final year is about application of knowledge and skills you have learned over the past 2 years, getting internship experience and solving real-world problems during your major project. We are the first diploma to be accredited by the International Facility Management Association, and the only FM course in Singapore to be conferred FM Best Training Institution. We train and prepare our graduates to have the multidisciplinary knowledge and skill sets in supporting and driving the growth of the built environment sector and the future economy. We equip our students with relevant industry certification, ensuring professionalism, upholding industry standards, and boosting their professional credibility. Students are able to choose specialization into hospitality, aviation, or the smart facility cluster. Our lessons don't just take place in class, but local or overseas learning trips as well. This gives our students the exposure that they all need. Students get a better grip on the local and the global issues. They become more empathetic and respectful towards other cultures, as well as towards their own surroundings. The diploma also encourages our students volunteering, which gives them an opportunity to contribute and make a difference in the lives of others and the society. IFM has very strong industry partnerships with reputable companies who aims to expand and enhance good quality of industry exposure for our students. Our students work on real-life industry projects, providing them the opportunities to propose solutions to actual clients. Some of the projects are newsworthy as well. Some companies are also recognizing the efforts of our students at internship, showing the interns that they are more than just a number to the team. Besides, our students also have opportunities to participate in international competition, giving them a chance to perform and excel. Our deserving students are able to enter local and overseas university as well, if they choose to further their studies. Our graduate employment surveys also shows that almost 70% of our students manage to achieve that. If a graduate chooses to work full-time enrolls full-time in CAG FM department and takes on a part-time FM degree with SUSS. He is putting what he learned from the diploma into managing a world-class airport. With their trained skills, our graduates can be sustainability manager, facility manager, project manager, asset manager, and many more. Come and explore the limitless possibilities in building the future of Singapore with IFM. Join us to manage smart and sustainable buildings of the future. Thank you.
Hi, this is Mr. Low. I'm the course chair for Diploma in Business Process and Systems Engineering, BZE in short. Let me give you a short introduction to BZE. BZE was started in 2002. We were the first hybrid polytechnic course with soft skills engineering, which involved systems optimization and improvement, and some fundamental business components. As we provide a broad-based curriculum, it allows more flexibility in terms of career and future studies options. Our yearly intake is about 100 students through JAE and about 75 students will stream in through the Common Engineering Program, CEP. In our graduate employment survey, we see about 60% of our graduates going for further studies, either locally or overseas. We also see about 70% of our graduates being employed within 3 months of their graduation. The preamble to BZE is that today's business environment is a very complex one. For example, our businesses are very much influenced by political stability, business competitions, demand from customers, higher cost of operation, and even unstable skilled workforce. BZE students are exposed to some of these different factors and better understand how businesses function. As such, we see the importance of how different fields are interrelated. BZE hopes to train our future leaders who are skilled in business analytics and process optimization in this very disruptive economy. NUS also has started to offer cross-disciplinary degrees in August 2021. The education journey in BZE is as such. During their first year of studies, students will acquire fundamental knowledge in engineering and BZE. During their second year of studies, they will focus more on the BZE core subjects, such as process optimization, data analyzing techniques, decision-making approaches, and system simulation. And in their third year of studies, they will then bring this acquired knowledge to the industry via their student internship program and major project. This will aptly prepare our students for the new working environment. Well, BZE is a 3 year course with 6 semesters. There are 2 semesters each year in April and October. There are also 2 flex weeks in each semester. During our flex week, students will be engaged in some of the out-of-curriculum activities, such as industry visit and learning new additional skills, which are not offered in our curriculum. There are about 20% exam subjects and 80% non-exam subjects in BZE. All BZE students are given the opportunity to acquire certifications such as Microsoft Excel Specialist and Expert Certificate, ICDL Asia Certificate, which is a competency-based skill learning, and Associate Project Manager Certificate. This has proven to enhance their resumes during their job search for student internship placement and also their career. In terms of Student Internship Program, SIP, and Major Project MP, students are working on real-life industry projects from a variety of MNCs and SMEs. With our broad-based curriculum, students can be engaged in projects from the manufacturing sector, which includes electronic and F&B manufacturing, the logistics sector, the healthcare sector, and also the service and retail sector. This will allow our students to mimic the real working environment so as to better prepare themselves for the tomorrow's economy. For further studies, our students have no lack of options, be it locally or overseas. The main area for further studies are in engineering, business and business management, computer science and IT, and also logistics and supply chain management. We even have students who graduated with a degree in hospitality from Switzerland. The career options for BZE graduates are numerous. Some of our graduates are employed as data or KPI analysts, business analysts, and compliance executive. Others are employed in the functional role for sales, production, operation, and quality. Having a broad-based curriculum enables our graduates to move across adjacent industry sectors, which proved to be helpful in this new economy. I hope now I have given you a better insight into BZE. Thank you.
Hi everyone, welcome to Temasek Polytechnic School of Engineering webinar, Creating a More Sustainable Future for Everyone Here. For those of you who just joined us, welcome to Temasek Polytechnic School of Engineering. Here we are as today, we have 3 diplomas. Me, myself, representing Architectural Technology and Building Services. Mr. Lu Hinglun is our course chair for BZE, Business Process and System Engineering, and Patrick for the Integrated Facility Management. So for those of you who just joined in now, what we have presented earlier are the mini webinar on creating sustainable tomorrow for all of us here in engineering, as well as each of the diploma videos. So if you do have any questions, do pop up in the Q&A chat box there, and we are ready to answer your questions. Okay, now I think for a start, okay, we have seen a number of internship opportunities, further studies, as well as the dynamic of working and living and studying and playing in School of Engineering. So we want you as a fresh young mind when you come to TP, enjoy learning as well as playing, okay? All right, so we have with us now a couple of questions. I think for a start, I will like to answer the first questions live. It's actually a question from Seng Jie. He's actually asking, what is the difference of ABS, Architectural Technology and Building Services, with the other architectural course in other polytechnic? Okay, if you take a look at the latest trends, okay, the renaming of the polytechnic name, architectural course is changing, let's say, right? Sustainable architecture changed to architecture. So they are essentially a design mainstream. Now for us in architectural and building services, as you can refer to the name, is hinging on the technology. So these are the ways of working of industry to problem solve the whole industry problems. because essentially, if you rely on one design scope, is you need to collaborate with other skills domain. So in this case, is the engineering. So like it or not, your career path has been widened in a sense that not only now you can work towards the design stream, you can also work at the engineering path. Okay, so that is why we are here. At the same time, I'm answering the question of anonymous, I think. All right, in the sense that why are we in School of Engineering? Okay, like I said earlier, the goals of design now is to produce the building that lasts, beautifully, aesthetically pleasing, as well as low energy, green technology, and provide comfort. So the parts of providing comfort, health, and safety, it is covered in the engineering aspect, in the engineering building science aspect. So that's the reason why we are here, the technology portion under School of Engineering. Yeah, so there is another questions related to ABS as well, right? Oh, okay, I think I answered all of it. All right. Okay, now next question I think is meant for Patrick. Okay, Patrick, for you now.
Hi everyone. I think the next question is what are the opportunities for higher education for FM diploma graduates? Like I shared in my video, we have done a graduate employment survey. There are almost 70% of our students who actually have no issue in getting a further higher education. And we also have discovered that in fact, 3 universities, namely NUS, which the Project and Facilities Management, and also SIT, which is the Sustainable Infrastructure Engineering for Building Services, and also SUSS, Bachelor of Science in Facilities Management, also have a main bulk of our students studying there. Now, not if for those students who actually plan to study other fields, we also have, in fact, we also discover some of our students who are studying in real estate businesses, human resource, marketing, even computing as well. Yeah, so in terms of further education, I think there is no issue for our FM graduates. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Patrick. Now I think the questions goes to Hing Lun, right?
Yes.
With the hybrid kind of like many subjects to study. Is it difficult to get into Visa E?
Right. Okay. This is Mr. Low here. Thank you for that question. All right. I think the question is that is it difficult to get into business process diploma? So actually, it is based on your JE result. So in here, it is going to based on the minimum entry requirement. So last year, our cutoff intake was at 17 points. So if you want, you could use that as a guide for this year's application. I think the advantage about BZE is that it provides a broad-based curriculum, as mentioned, and it allows our students who are less hands-on and less technical in that area to able to flourish in both engineering, because we are doing soft skill engineering where we look at systems, we look at processes, we look at how to improve that together with, we will couple that together with business components concept. And that proved to be really quite useful for students who have really yet to decide what they would like to further pursue in terms of career, in terms of for their future studies. Yep. So I think as a guide to that, probably last year's JE cutoff at 17 points will be a good gauge to that. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lu. How about Patrick? What is the last year, the so-called the minimum entry requirements for IFM?
Oh, it's around 11 to 19.
Very good. So I think now we have a very broad-based a large so-called coverage for everyone who's actually keen on exploring these hybrid courses. We have 3 diploma currently at this webinar. I repeat again, business process and system engineering, integrated facility management, and lastly, the new one we just came in last year, architectural technology and building services. So we are actually updating our curriculum to the latest because we know that no job out there that can survive with one single skill set. So we need to be able to imbue this skill set multidisciplinary as well as interdisciplinary, so that all of you who's actually undergoing the study with us, the moment you hit the internship period, you are well equipped to perform the job roles that is intended to be. So that's the true essence of polytechnic education, because what we are preparing you is a supporting role that able to support the real professional engineers, professional architects, professional sustainable designer, and professional business and process and management of, let's say, a large plants or large buildings. Yeah, so we are open for discussion among 3 of us here, because essentially what we're looking at here, how do we then upgrade ourselves as a staff in order to so-called have a passion to continue to teach our youngs to be able to adopt to the Singapore Green Plan. We are accelerating super fast now with the pandemic in our midst. So with that, we are very sure that the Singapore Green Plan 2030, as well as the United Nations Sustainable Goals, are within our minds when we develop our curriculum. So let's say in IFM, Patrick, I heard that you are really into the smart facility management, right? So it's no longer sustainable only, but we are looking into smart. So would you like to explore or explain to the public now, where is the smart thing that we can expect coming up soon?
Yes, I think with the nations, I mean, being we are going to be a smart nation, and of course to support Singapore Green Plan, I think the FM industry has been growing at a very rapid pace. Okay, and then of course, like the digitalization, I mean, technology will continue to play a very important role, especially with this COVID area as well. As I earlier also mentioned in the video that, I mean, FM remains a very strategic business function. So now, especially with COVID, I think we need to repurpose, try to find repurpose of the physical spaces. And especially we also have our students now are building their smart FM knowledge with a lot of facilities that within our campus itself that deals with all these smart technology like video analytics, data analytics as well, and IoT stuff incorporate into their curriculum structure. Yeah, so in fact, facilities management for our graduates actually are broadening to actually encompass more responsibilities and skill set as well. Yeah, especially if you know, we also have an integrative field environment center that caters to this as well in terms of smart technologies knowledge for our students. Yeah.
Yeah, agree. TP is one of the first, or in fact, it's the first polytechnic to actually digitalize the whole entire campus. So the model of the 3D model of the whole campus is basically in already within the grabs, and with that 3D models will then be expanded to all kinds of IoT and AI and all the sensors that can be easily incorporated. So you keep a lookout. If you join us in TP here, you have a Bedok Reservoir at the back, in the backyard. You can have a lot of CCAs that you can choose from. You can, as well as the smart campus itself.
Can I also just want to quick answer one of the questions that attendee was posting? Is FM diploma actually related job easy for female graduates? Now, in fact, 60 to 70% of our course students are actually female. Okay, and so far, whether in terms of internship facilities related job, I think most of them are managing it very well, coping it very well, and with strong praises from the FM industry as well, the companies as well. Yeah, so yeah, it is okay for ladies to join the FM diploma or the FM sector.
Okay, I think there's actually a question that asks whether, what would sway your choice to study in TP versus other polys? Well, I think for a start, you would have heard from Vilena and Patrick and even myself that there has been a relevant update of curriculum to stay in line with the industry need. So I think that will prepare students for the technical know-how when they graduate. And of course, you also heard that in terms of the career and the further study options, they are available in there. So I guess what actually will make a lot more draw factor in it is really looking at what else do we offer. In terms of the number of CCA, we do have quite a fair bit of CCA, which I would like to, perhaps invite you to look at our open house website to gather some of this information for that complete CCA list and the understanding of it. And also in terms of scholarship, we do offer quite a fair bit of scholarships for our students. And definitely, in terms for the first year students who enter to TP for School of Engineering, there is also learning support program for the students who perhaps need a little bit more attention in catching up for certain modules. So I guess all in all, really, it points down to a couple of other personal choice for the students to decide. Number one is the passion, and also number two is their interest. Coupled together with what we do offer here, which you can hear, which you have heard from us, and also in terms of what else we offer as a poly itself, which I think at the end of this session, we will actually offer you to look at our TP Open House website for that. Yeah, thank you.
To add on to what Mr. Liu had mentioned, let's not forget that after your 3 years with Temasek Polytechnic School of Engineering, you are free, so-called, to choose the specialist diploma that is relevant to your strength. Now, Temasek Polytechnic has a variety of specialist diploma in under work study program, which you actually can get a job. We do a job matching based on your strength, as well as the study options. So in the sense that once you identify your strength within the 3 years of you in TP, and then the following career move on forward, you can be so-called nurtured and facilitated towards the greater growth of your career. Today, we actually presented 3, and we not only have 3, we have many other specialist diploma that can support your future career.
Well, I think I think on the Q&A, there's still a question asking if you are interested in engineering but not too sure which diploma to pursue, which diploma would suit me best. Well, I guess for such potential student, the diploma that actually suit you best definitely is our common engineering program, because that means that you will enter first semester as a common engineering student and finish your first semester, and then you can decide. There are 7 diplomas in that basket of option for you to choose, which are aerospace electronic, aerospace engineering, business process and system engineering, that's my diploma, biomedical engineering, computer engineering, electronics, and mechatronics. So during the first year of their course of study, they will also be given this option to choose which diploma they would like to further specialize to move into that so that they graduate with that diploma. So it is definitely a good choice. I mean, if you are not quite decided which diploma to pursue. Okay.
Right. So I think with that, have we all covered all the questions? Yes, we do. So then we wish you all the best for your upcoming results if you're O levels. Okay, if you're parents of the students, please have a look at our website and do join in. We do have e-consultation link for you to choose from all the way from today, all the way until Saturday. Please do get in touch, and then we will able to connect you to the right person. If we can answer the questions, we can also provide the answers on the spot. So do take note on our website, open house website, School of Engineering, of the three diplomas that we're presenting today: Integrated Facility Management, Business Process and System Engineering, as well as Architectural Technology and Building Services. So until the next webinar, I'll see you there and then. I think we should take our move today. Now, thank you, everyone.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for coming.
Bye.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.